Think you're too cool for school? Well, it's time to prove it in battle. You're looking a little green though. Let's start with the basics. And welcome to my new Let's Play of Splatoon 2. Splatoon 2 was released last July 2017, and was met with high praise as a sequel to the hit cult classic on Wii U, Splatoon 1. Splatoon 2 is arguably an improvement in most areas, and it is honestly really exciting to finally be jumping into this game. I have been wanting to play this game for a while, and I figured now would be a good time to do so between major projects, having just finished up Super Paper Mario. This is honestly one of my favorite games on the Wii U currently, and it's only getting better because of how much they keep adding to the game. And I am absolutely thrilled to say that this game, in my opinion, is, better than Splatoon 1 almost every way, and is definitely going to make for a fun time, hopefully. I hope everyone enjoys, and I hope everyone enjoys this series, as well as the game itself. That was slightly redundant, but yeah, I'm clearly very good with words. So we're just kind of going through the tutorial stage. Basically, your controls are ZR shoots, R is bomb, left stick moves, right stick moves the camera, CL dives, and that's basically it, and Y resets the camera. And with all that being said, we have reached the end of the tutorial, so let us jump to Inkopolis Square. Y'all know what time it is. It's Off the Hook, coming at you live from Inkopolis Square. Why is our producer freaking out? Read the teleprompter, Marina. Huh? Let's see here. This just in, the Great Zapfish has disappeared. Wait, like for reals? I feel like I've heard the story somewhere before. There's more. Pop superstar Callie of the Squid Sisters has gone missing. No, not Callie. This is terrible. Do something, Marina. Okay, I'll put together a search party. Yeah, whatever. I'm sure they'll turn up at some point. Another news? But shouldn't we form a search party or something? Let's try a little something new today. I call Inkopolis Fashion Focus. Pearl, what are you doing? I don't see this on the script. Relax, we're just gonna spotlight some fresh new styles around Inkopolis. Pearl, did you even run this by our producer? Nope, let's dive right into our first feature. All the cool squid kids in town seem to be sporting these weird hairstyles lately. Squid kids? Oh, right. At this rate, it's only a matter of time before this thing is a full-on fad. Although I feel like I've seen these weird hairstyles somewhere before. Alright, Pearl, I'm getting word that we're out of time for this segment. Ah, fine. Be sure to tune in next time for more Inkopolis Fashion Focus. And when exactly is next time going to be? I'm pretty sure we peaked on that one, so probably never. And that's all the time we've got. Until next time, don't get cooked, stay off the hook. Welcome to Inkopolis Square, the new nerve center of Inkling culture. That's Deca Tower there in front of you, one of the tallest buildings in all of Inkopolis. There's a lobby on the first floor of Deca Tower for online battles. Over here we've got the Galleria, Inkopolis' most popular shopping center. Here you can buy the freshest gear and weapons to use in battle. But the shops are pretty exclusive and they won't serve you if you're not fresh enough. What else? Oh, that creepy shop back there? Rumor has it they're hiring for some sketchy job. Might want to think twice before you apply there, unless you really need dough. that brings us to the show, the coolest hangout spot in all of Inkopolis. That's where Inklings go to meet up with nearby friends for both competitive and cooperative play. And next we have... Huh? Who's that mysterious squid back there? It almost looks like... No, she'd never hang out in a place like this. And those clothes? Yeah, it must be someone else. Is it just me, or does that alleyway seem a little fishy? Yeah, definitely something fishy going on over there. Probably best to ignore it. Anyway, you should check out the lobby of Deca Tower. That's where you can get your splat on. And multiplayer maps and modes have been updated, but this is a single player let's play predominantly, so we are going to cut ahead to when we're back in control of our Inkling. And we're back. So I went ahead and turned the controls to my usual liking, and I also did something else. Like at the original game, you can have posts popping up in the plaza, and I turned those off just to make them a little bit less distracting in case we're ever in the plaza after this point in the playthrough. But in any case, we are going to kick off the single player by following the mysterious figure. That Octarians. Hey, you showed up. As soon as I saw you aimlessly wandering around the square, I knew you were the one. I'm Marie. I know you're probably a bit starstruck, but I need you to get over it. Yes, I'm that Marie, you know, from the Squid Sisters. You've never heard of me? For real? Well, you're obviously not very cultured, but you'll have to do. See, I've got a little thing I need some help with. But now you've heard that the Great Zapfish that powers Inkopolis Square is missing. Well, it's not just missing, it's been squidnapped by the Octarian menace. How do I know this? On the surface, I may just look like an absurdly talented pop star. But in truth, I'm Agent 2 of the new Squid Splatoon, a secret society of heroes who save the world from Octarians. Now, I've been trying to keep an eye on the Octarians in my downtime, but I'm a busy girl. If only Callie was around to lend a hand. I need you to go get the Great Zapfish back from those slimy Octarians. What do you say, are you in? So... I'll take your awkward silence as a yes. Welcome aboard, you're now Agent 4 of the new Squid Splatoon. I even bought you a brand new hero suit as a signing bonus. And look at that, it fits like a glove, not bad for an old hand-me-down. Now let's go tear those Octarians limb from limb from limb from limb from limb from limb. Well, you got the picture. Oh yeah, the entrances to the Octarian realm are invisible, so you'll have to ink them to reveal them. So as before, if you see anything weird looking, blast it with ink. Inking before thinking, I always say. As I was just going to say, we have our first level to do, but we actually can do all 3 levels. This is level 2 over here, which we're obviously not doing. And over here, we have level 3, right behind these crates. But we're not going to do those, because playing in order, we are instead going to hop over here for level 1, appropriately. Return of the Octarians, rescue the Zapfish. So if you've played the first game, you kind of know what to expect. These are divided into multiple segments of floating platforms, generally, with different enemies and obstacles to get past. Simple stuff, but this game is a lot better in terms of single player. They do a lot more with the level design and certain stage hazards. We're not going to really see much of the latter until next stage, unfortunately. We have a little mechanic here where we can basically bait the Octarian into looking at the bomb to try to shield him from the bomb, and then we can attack from behind when he's not looking. Over here we can actually fire through these grates to actually hit them, in theory, if my aim wasn't awful. And if you do that, you get these little squid rings, as they're called, that give you extra power eggs if you fall through them. Remember, you can look around with the right stick. Good advice. You definitely want to be aware of our surroundings, and bombs definitely come in handy right there. Didn't actually defeat any of the Octarians, but it definitely made it easier to reach them. You hop to that launch pad. Hit that balloonfish with some ink to pop it. So it will pop with your color, which just makes it a good way to cover a large part of the stage at once. Ah, vault. We need to find a key to open that. So we're already dealing with vaults. So the gimmick of vaults is you have to find the key, and then when you find the key, you can access whatever is inside. A lot of times these are used to hide launch pads, and other times other sorts of goodies. So in this case it is indeed a launch pad that puts us forward into the level. There's the key. Now use the key to open the vault. But again, this is a really fun game, from a single player standpoint even, and natural onward. I would say I still don't think Splatoon is entirely worth it if you're not planning on playing the multiplayer. It's definitely still a very strong multiplayer experience, and the single player is a little on the weak side. If you're just judging it on the base game, the DLC is actually a really good single player campaign, but it definitely, I feel, should not be judged with the main game, but as a sort of separate entity. And that's how I tend to grade DLC levels, especially DLC stories. Anyway, this is still a decent campaign, but again, the multiplayer is the real star of the show here. But again, it is definitely an improvement over just Splatoon 1's single player even. So yeah, I don't think it's too big of a deal there if you're just playing for the single player, but again, you do get more out of it if you go for the multiplayer. As one of our new collectibles, the Sardinium, which is used later on to upgrade weapons. Not quite yet, we have to actually unlock this feature. More squid rings. Got balloons, don't look down or do, whatever. Maria is also a very interesting character. She's arguably better, in my opinion, than Splatoon 1, just because she has a lot more snark to her, more personality. So if we come over here, we have this little section where if we come up here, we can find a sunken scroll, a returning collectible from the last game that, like last game, offer little tidbits and insight into the world. See, alert, you never know what might be on the other side of a wall. Good advice. So yeah, this is effectively still kind of tutorial-y. I feel like it isn't as straightforward. Again, we have a lot more going on in just the first level. Got armor there, and got the Tentamissiles here. Specials are activated by clicking the right stick, and then you can fire with your main fire button, which is ZR. In this case, the Tentamissiles will lock onto a maximum of 4 characters at a time, and just basically, well, actually it's only 4 at a time in multiplayer, because that's as many characters can be on an opposing team. But it will just rain down missiles on your opponents, making it good for, like, crowd control, and also sort of pushing enemies out of certain zones, even. Because it does show little lock-on cursors on the ground, so they can see the missiles coming. It's just a matter of if they can get out of the way or not. In any case, that is the end of our first level. There it is, bust in and grab that Zapfish. Finished in 5 minutes, so as you can see, these levels are already a little bit more sizable than in the first game, where they're generally pretty short levels. But we're already starting off with some pretty lengthy levels. Shockwave struck while one young lady was performing at the recent youth folk singing contest, doing damage to the venue. Fortunately, no one was injured. So that is a young Pearl, whose singing apparently broke a bunch of equipment. So yeah, that's how her career started. Not too auspicious. Great work, Agent 4. Inkopolis may not be doomed after all. Thank you for the vote of confidence. Another change is the hub worlds actually have a lot more to do in them. They each have their own collectibles. Got another Sardinium there, and if we come over here, we actually have another sort of new collectible. These special balloons, the yellow ones, will basically spawn an arrow that'll point to the next one. So you have to pop a bunch of balloons in sequence quickly, and they kind of zip all over the place. This actually gets pretty challenging later on to hit all of them. But if you do manage to destroy them all, you get another sunken scroll that contains a souvenir sticker. Welcome to Octo Canyon, the world's most gorgeous gorge. Collect all of the commemorative souvenir stickers that we shall be doing. This is a 100% single player let's play of the main campaign. So this is going to be an interesting ride. This game does have some interesting 100% requirements, which we will be going over. But in any case, for now, I think this is a good stopping place. So, next time we will take on 2 and 3, and probably the boss as well. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more Splatoon 2.